Hello guys, my name is James and welcome to a Grand Theft Auto 5 video. Here we have the Karin Sultan. It doesn't look much, I know, I kind of destroyed it. We're going to show you all the cool stuff you can do to this Karin Sultan at Benny's. This is currently purchasable on the Benny's Original Motorworks website for a price of £12,000 or dollars, and it is right there. So you can buy it in like a range of different colours and sizes. I chose red. Now we're going to take this thing and customize it. Let's drive it into Benny's. Obviously first we're going to start off by repairing the Karin Sultan. Now we're going to give it a Benny's upgrade, which is 75,000, which is $755,250, which seems expensive, but we'll get it done anyway. Now obviously you've got to do the standard race brakes, and now we go into some bumpers. Pretty much there's so many different bumper options you can do. The sticker bomb bumper is pretty cool. There's so many bumper customizations for this car. I'm going to go for the sticker bomb bumper. Obviously the rear of the car has so many nice customizations as well you can do with the car. I'm going to go for that one there. And obviously you can change the headlights as well, loads of different styles and designs of headlights, which is pretty cool. And you can add like all these different lights and roof scoops and so many different options you can add, like different stuff to the door like window safety nets and stuff like that. And obviously you can add roll cages to the car. Now this is where the fun stuff, different customizations to the engine and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. You can change the colour of the cam covers and stuff like that. I like that one there, that's quite nice. You can add the strut brace. I like the sticker bomb strut brace, but there are loads of other strut braces you can choose for this car. And obviously engine upgrade level 4 you want to get, which unlocks after winning 44 races or reaching rank 90. Now the exhaust, you've got, I prefer the big bore exhaust, it's quite nice. Obviously there's explosives you can add to the car, but we don't really want to add explosives. There's loads of cool upgrades you can do on the fenders. I'm going to go for these because they're big and bold and just totally transform the look of the car. Obviously you can add loads of stuff to the grills, like intercooler with fans. I'm going to go for the monster intercooler though. And obviously the hood. You can add so much upgrades to the hood. I'm going for the sticker bomb hood. But there is so many cool stuff you can do to the Karin Sultan itself. For the horn, I either go for the Liberty City loop or the classical horn too. I'm going to go for the Liberty City loop. Now we're going to add some interior pieces. I'm going to go for trim design. I'd go for the sun. You can add the sun strip trim if you want. I'm not really a big fan on that really, so I won't add that. For the design of the interior, I'm going to go for Perfista Pink. Then for the ornaments, you can have so many different ornaments on this game. I'm going to go for the red Pongo bobblehead, that's quite nice. But there are so many more different bobblehead options you can choose for this car. This car is like so customizable. As for the dash, you can add so many different interiors. I'm going for the carbon dash and stripped interior. As for the dials, you can add So many different dial options to this car. I'm going for the tacho dash and gauges. As for the doors, I'm just going for the aluminium race door cards. As for the seats, I'm just going for the carbon race seats. For the steering wheel, I'm going to go for this one here. That's quite nice. And as for the light colour, I'm going to go for quite a nice, as it helps you in the dark. For headlights, you go for xenon. We're going to go for neon kits now. For the neon kits, I'm going to add front, back and sides, and I'm going to add it like quite a, I'm going to add a crew colour, which is pink, and then we're going to go for the livery. Which we're just going to go for the Karin Saultan RS with a white stripe. Then we're going to go for church on the license plate. We're going to have by church custom license plate. And then we're going to respray the secondary colour with. Then we're going to go to the primary colour and we're going to go with crew. There's the crew colour for the primary paint, but we're going to leave the paint. We're going to go for like a metallic paint, and we're going to go for brushed. We're going to go for pure gold. Yeah, pure gold. And for the secondary colour, we're going to go for also a metallic. Rolled steel. And for the trim colour, we're going to keep it as the same. We're going to have we'll leave the crew emblem. For the roof, we're going to have the roof spoiler. For skirts, we're going to have skirt extensions. For spoiler, we're going to go for this big giant attack wing. Then for suspension, we're going to go for ultimate lowered suspension, transmission, obviously super transmission, turbo tuning. We're going to go for enhancements, bulletproof tires. We're going to go for wheel type, high end. We're going to go for chrome. We're going to go for them. And then for tires, we're going to go for custom tires. And then for windows, we're going to go for limo windows. So this by far isn't a Karin Saultan that I personally would drive myself. I personally don't like the way it looks. I just thought I'd customize it like this to show you how wacky and crazy you can make the Karin Saultan look. So we're going to leave now. And I'm going to show you some of the performance aspects of the Karin Saultan before selling it, as I already have one in my garage. The Karin Saultan itself is extremely fast now customised, reaching a speed of 120 to 130 miles an hour. And overall it's just a nice car to drive. It's quite fun, sporty. Now we're going to sell this Karin Saultan, and I'm going to show you my Karin Saultan, the one that I customised on the day the Karin Saultan became available, and I'll let you have a look at that. Also of note, this Karin Saultan is now in the super class of cars, so that's pretty cool. You can race it with like the T20 and the Adder and stuff like that. It's quite fun. So what we're going to do now is we're going to sell this car, see how much we can get for it. $761,744. We're going to sell it. Now we're going to leave Benny's and we're going to call my Karin Sultan at the moment. So we're going to go over to the mechanic and get that Sultan on its way. There you go. The Karin Sultan should be on its way. As you can probably see by the mechanic, I have 2 stilt houses and 3 penthouse suites user customized. I also have a yacht as well, and I have $134,241,759 in my bank. So I got enough money to last me for a while. Now I do find it quite annoying when the mechanic doesn't bring the Karin Sultan near you. That is quite annoying when you have to walk all the way to it, but we'll walk now. So this is my Karin Sultan. It's a light babyish pink crew colour car with the crew emblem on the front. I was invited to this crew and I joined. It's got the white stripe down the middle with a church custom license plate. It's got the black doors. It's got the low level spoiler basically, as well as the high. It's got the low level spoiler as well as the high spoiler, so it's quite a nice car. I'm going to open up the doors now. You know, this isn't nearly as customized as the other Karin Sultan that I did. That was more customized than this, but this is quite a nice Karin Sultan to have. It's got just the standard usual upgrades and stuff. It's quite fun. This is a very fast car as well. Now we're just going to take it for a little drive. So this is just as fast as the Karin Sultan that I just upgraded for you guys. It's quite a nice car. One of my favourite cars to drive in the game. It's just so fun. You know, you're gonna plus I love racing the T20 versus this. It's just so fun because even though this isn't as fast as the T20, it still does pretty good. You know. Obviously I do these cars up pretty often. I've got all of Benny's cars in my garage all fully customized. The only thing I will say is I pretty much, with Benny's cars, I pretty much just destroy them. I don't know why. I'm just a very fast driver and I crash. So now I'm going to take you into one of my garages and show you all of my other Benny's cars that I've got. I'm just going to call the mechanic and have a look and see which garage it is. I've got pretty much a full garage of Benny's customised vehicles that are pretty good. Eclipse Towers Penthouse 3. So we're going to go over to the penthouse of Eclipse Towers right now and we're going to view all of the wonderful cars Benny has to offer, that I've got from Benny's. Obviously, as for cars and stuff, I'm not going to really be buying any new cars or doing any new car customizations in the near future. I might re-customize some of the old these cars to show you if you want, but that's up to you. Obviously, I will be getting this month with the Valentine's DLC both versions of the Albany Roosevelt on PlayStation 4 and hopefully PlayStation 3 if they re-add last year's DLC. So we're going to go into Eclipse Towers garage, penthouse suite 3, and we're going to have a look at all of Benny's wonderful vehicles that we have here on offer today. So this is pretty much mostly my Benny's garage with obviously one of my, obviously I'll show you I'll open the Moonbeam doors if it lets me and show you the doors on the Moonbeam and what I've got in the Moonbeam. Okay, well you can pretty much see the Moonbeam from in here. I'm not really gonna bother driving the car out just to show you it. It's quite a wacky Moonbeam, quite crazy actually. So obviously. Obviously some of the cars in this garage, then we have the D-Classy Primo, which is fully customised with loads of speakers inside. I like this car. I never really liked it before, but you know, it's alright now, it's quite fun. Obviously the Albany Buccaneer, I used to have that, it's quite a fast, well, kind of a fast car, it's not too bad. With the East Side logo on the back. I think I got, yeah, the East Side in that one as well. I like to add pretty much loads of big customisations to my cars. Even though I only drive the Karin Saultan around at the moment. Then we have the Bears car there, and we have the Willard Faction there, which is the car I really loved in Grand Theft Auto 4, and I am so happy that they returned it to Grand Theft Auto 5. It was just a nice car in my eye. I always used to drive it, you know. Now I have two other Benny's original cars. I'm not sure what garages they are in, but I will have a look for you now. Oh yeah, the mechanic doesn't work in the garage. I'm going to call the mechanic and have a look and see.
What you need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring them around.
Okay. Well, there's my Chino Custom, but it's kind of destroyed. Where's the other one? I have another one somewhere, but I can't seem to find out where it is. Okay. Right, we're going to go into Garage 1 now and take a look at the Bravado Banshee. I'll call Morris Mutual and get the other vehicles ready. I don't think I'm going to show you the other vehicle because I don't fancy driving up to my still apartment. So we're going to drive into Penthouse. Okay. Now this is the point where I just realised we drove into Penthouse Suite 1 or 2 instead of Penthouse Suite 1, so I'm going to drive out and go into the other one because Penthouse Suite 1 is full, so we'll just walk in there for you now. Okay, that's just one. Right, we're going to have a look in Penthouse Suite 1 right now. Right, let's see, it should be in here somewhere. Oh yeah, here it is. Excuse the pinkness of this car, but it is a bright pink Bravado Banshee Custom. It's got the writing on the side. Crew emblem there for the crew I was invited to. This is the crew colour of an old crew I was in. It's pink and it's white, and you've got just the standard loads of stuff in here. I'm going to go in first person mode. Again, the custom church license plate, which is custom on all my cars on PS4. We'll take this car out for a spin, just for a second. This car is quite fast. And kind of a bit destroyed now. I will state now I do try not to crash, but with the speed of this car and the traffic on the road, it's impossible not to. I think this car goes up to about 120 miles per hour, but I haven't drove this around a lot. I only really drove this the day it was the day I bought it, because I mostly drive the Karin Saultan. But it is still a very nice and beautiful car to drive. Let's have a look a second. Yeah, I think it's one of them two still houses my Vappuccino is, but I don't even think I bothered with the Vappuccino. It's just really a car that I transferred over from PS3, so I don't really focus on the Vappuccino at all. Right. Now I'm really sorry to say, but that is the end of this video. I'm sorry, I could go on for hours, but you've pretty much seen all there is to see in terms of what you can customize on the actual car itself and what you can do. But please don't forget to leave a like if you liked the video, leave a thumbs down even if you disliked the video, and obviously click that subscribe button because it is the most important button on YouTube. And if you really enjoyed the video, then I would like you to leave a smiley face in the comments, as I like smiley faces, and that would just be a real nice thing you could do for me. Just leave a like, subscribe, comment even. If you want to, comment on what's your favourite Benny's cars to customise. I'd like to know what you guys like to customise at Benny's. And obviously as well, leave a smiley face as well in the comments, as I would really appreciate that. And keep a heads up on there's more Grand Theft Auto 5 videos coming every single day, so keep your eyes peeled out. There might just be a video that you really like. So thank you and good night.